about. So here we go. This is a test route that I'm going to go over. I've been asked to talk it through. So imagine this is what you do on your test. You would have gone into the waiting room, come up with an examiner, and basically they ask you to read a number plate. So if you can read that number plate over there, the Mercedes, this is very roughly they will ask you to read the plate out, and if you can read that, then you'll go on your test. If you can't read it, then you will fail your test. And as you can see, there's a couple more going on there. There's quite a few in there now, and she's decided to straighten her up. So as soon as she does that, we shall go and do this route. And it looks like these two are going on test. The lad there looks a bit nervous, doesn't he? So it's just, which is normal. Nerves are normal, so that's fine. I want to get out of here before the examiners start coming out. So away we go. Let's get out of here. So you get a mirror and indicate left. The middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Treat this as a junction. And what you want to do is make sure you stop here, check to the right, and don't come out if there's cars coming from your left, because you might end up on the wrong side of the road. There's a sharp turn there, so it is, make sure nothing is coming both ways. So we're going to do a right here, middle mirror, right mirror. Use your mirrors in twos. Let's see, it looks like there's quite a few people there queuing up for the test. And here we go. So if they don't say nothing, that means you're going to go straight ahead at the traffic lights. With this might just change on this here. Let's just see. Now, always be predicting that. Sometimes you want to speed up at the light, and unfortunately things might change. Now what they generally do here, there's space on this left hand side here. They'll ask you to pull over on the left. It's safe, legal and convenient. Well, obviously don't go near the double yellow lines. We'll pull up just after the car on the left here, and all this is here. See, like this here, they could well even say you just pull up next to this black car, about a car length. Ignore the driveways on this occasion, and that's about a car length. This is called move off on an angle, and you look all around. You come around from behind the car, put your indicator on, check your right blind spot just before you move, and make sure you don't go too far out into the road there, and you don't want to affect the traffic that's on the opposite side. That's why it's called move off on an angle. So this roundabout, it's a right third exit. Check middle mirror, right mirror. Got a taxi coming from the right. The only thing the disadvantage about this, we've got no cameras to the right and left, so you're just seeing forward. And the main thing about these videos is the fact that you know where the routes go. So here we go. So the first exit is on your left, the second one is straight over the 20 sign, and this is your third one here. So now you check your middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left, and off the roundabout you come. Always remember, keep an eye on your speed. It's 30 on here. How do we know it's 30? Well, I shouldn't have to tell you that, because you should know it anyway. Yeah, but in the presence of street lights, you don't see any traffic signs, then it's usually 30 miles an hour. So they don't say anything that you're going ahead at the lights, which is straight ahead. Right there. Typical idiot behind us trying to tailgate, intimidate. No, he's backed off now. Okay, so we're going to pull over on the left where it's safe and convenient. There's a nice little place here where you can pull over, it sort of gets you out the way. You want to pick somewhere about here. And then they'll just, as soon as you stop, they'll just say, okay, then when you're ready, drive on, do all your checks, look all the way round, right the way round. The car coming up, so we need a signal, and then the last place you look is over your right shoulder, and drive on. And an old lady at the stop there, she's just waiting for a bus, obviously. Got to be careful, pedestrians now. Yeah, she has just walked across behind me. I thought she might be. The hierarchy of road users, it seems to have gone like off the chart. People are just walking out in front here. I'm not just talking about on the corner of a junction, but they're just walking straight out in front here on dual carriageways. It's just, someone's going to get seriously hurt. So this is West Derby Village here, so this will be handy for anyone with not a screen test. Not a bad little route, this one. Fairly straight, haven't got that many turns. You get some routes that are quite, I wouldn't say easy, but less of a challenge. Okay, so this is the one with the co-op, the second on your right. Not the first one, the second one. So no entry the first one, that's why they catch it out and say take the next road on the right, and if you dare go on the first one, you got a problem. Because it's no entry. This, you can see the speed limit as you go. Always look, check up for the speed limit as you're moving to a new road. So we know it's 20. And we've got someone pulling up front of us here. So the last time we see him was 20, and we're going to go mirror indicate left here, and it's still a 20 as you can see. So you want to be, try not to look at the floor, glance at the floor, glance up obviously, because a lot of information is not on the floor. There is sometimes it's painted on the floor, but mainly your speed limit signs will be up about, like you'll see this where this 20 sign is. It's got to be over 3.5 meters. Okay, so I'm going to pull over on the right here. Use this as the reverse maneuver. Stop the car here. As soon as you're stopped, they will ask you to reverse back when it's safe to do so through car lengths, which I'm about to do now. So remember, do not go backwards unless you look over your left shoulder. Look through all round, but mainly your left shoulder, so you're looking through the back window, because if you're driving forward, you always look through the front window. So when you're going back, remember, just use glances, because you need to, they'll ask you to keep reasonably close to the curb, so you need to check your right mirror, and then look back, look all around, and then just come back slowly. And I can't see anybody anywhere at all. And I'm looking around, I'm looking back, and if they say like you stop your car and they say, could you do us a favour and go back another car, and that means you probably missed out on an observation somewhere. So the first thing you do before you go back another car, and then just look over that left shoulder, and then see you looking through the back window and all around, and then just go back, and they'll probably say, okay, that's fine, thank you very much. When it's safe to do so, drive on. So remember, you're on the right hand side of the road now. So this time when you're moving off, you need to check your left blind spot, and there's a car moved off there, so I'll give a signal for that because you can see me. So look over my left shoulder, all around, then my left shoulder, and away I go. And that's pull over on the right and reverse back to car lengths. We've got a few holes in the road there. I'll see that one. For the end of this road, it's a left. Check your middle mirror, then your left mirror, and then indicate. Now this one usually a blind spot here where these shops are here, so you sure it looks okay. We got to make sure nothing's coming from the left. Like that, keep it nice and slow. I mean, that could have caused me a problem there, but I kept it tight to the curb. You know, he was speeding up a little bit. You just never know somebody's examining, so I might have got a minor for that. I might have got a fail. The car didn't have to stop. It just went past. It just went past. Whoever it was in a hurry. So we know this is a 30, so stick to 30. Remember, that's the maximum speed limit. You only get to it if it's safe to do so, like obviously two people walking across the road is going to make you slow down. You can see the way people are just walking in the road now with the phones. I call them pedestrian zombies, because some of them are just literally cannot take their eye off the phone. It's like they're somewhere else. So you've seen the speed limit there, it's up to 20. You've got too many roundabouts coming up here, and we're going to go ahead on both. Remember, you give way to the traffic on the right, so if there's nothing coming on the right, which there isn't, I can go straight over. I'm going to come to another mini roundabout, and the same again. I'm going to go and do a right, and that mirror indicator come off. Had a bit more space there. I wouldn't worry too much about the mirror indicator coming up a little roundabout like that. Cause you problem. Always be looking for speed limit changes. There's one coming up now, and it's on the right. You'll see it's at 30. And I've just got it just in time. Never know, I might have got a minor. That'd be a bit harsh. Okay, so when we get to the traffic lights, we're going to be doing a left. So you check your middle mirror, your left mirror, and you indicate left. The sun's out today. I don't know whether you know, but it's classed as a hazard in the highway code this time of the year, because it's low in the sky. It gets right in your face. I'm going to move over now because we're going to be doing a right third exit at the roundabout. Middle mirror, right mirror, and looks like we're good to go here. Safe to go, it should say. Just follow it round. There's the second exit. Now we're going for the third exit. Mirror, indicate left, and we get middle and left. And the speed limit's just changed. Always remember to check. Onto the new road, out of the road. Dual carriageway was a 40, and this one's a 30. Someone was telling me that a couple of weeks ago that for some reason they ended up in Page Moss Avenue, and I don't know how they've ended up going that way, because I know they go through the Swan side, but I've never known to go to Page Moss Avenue. That's up by the Aldi, by the McDonald's. So whether they've changed it, I don't really know. When I find out, which I've been asking if they're using Page Moss Avenue, because it is a bit of a challenge, that one. This one's not so bad. It's just straight up, left at the lights, left at the roundabout, and you're back on Liverpool Road, or East Prescott Road. So they must be coming, because it's further on. I'm not going to go as far as Page Moss Avenue. I'm going to go to the Swan side and turn left. Left of these traffic lights, middle one, then left one. There's Page Moss Lane, not Page Moss Avenue. The only thing I can think of that they got the avenue mixed up with the lane. There's Page Moss Road, but there's a Page Moss Avenue, but it's, to get to it, you got to get down to the bottom here and do a right, but we're going to go left at the roundabout because we've got to head back to the test centre now. So if you look at the test, all the test routes, you go out to a certain point and you head back. I've got someone on a bike here. Always be careful with bike, checking mirrors, little signal to go around them. Give them enough space so that if he falls off you won't hit the car. And there's this roundabout here. We're going to be going left at the roundabout. Mirror, middle one, left one, indicate left. Remember, check to the right and ahead and left. If there's no one coming from the right, you can't see it from here, but there's nobody coming. And this is a bit of a bumpy one, this one. So one of the things that people get caught out is here, when they follow the road ahead, you'll see a blue sign down at the bottom here. A lot of local people just go straight across, but you know, the sign says left only. You'll see it coming up. It sounds like someone's been messing with the speed limit signs. It's saying 30 there, but this is normally a 40. We just better indicate left. Yeah, they've changed it to a 30. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see now, man. Something in the middle of the road here. I don't know what the hell it is. Looks like a bit of cardboard. Move over to the right. I'm going to do a right at the lights. Yes, this looks like it's been changed to a 30. It used to be a 40. Can't see any 40 signs. Just shows you how quickly I was only here last week. So mirror, middle mirror, indicate right. Yeah, and that sign, someone's messing around with the signs because I've just seen a 40 sign for that road. I've just come off. Someone's put a 30 sign up, so there's a 30 in this road, 20 at the side. Sometimes you'll see the sign at the side and you'll go down to 20, it's the side road. You get that quite a lot. Road on the left, middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. So I'm just doing this video to show you what to expect. You know, down here, you're going to get shops. The challenge you got it down when you come down this bit. You got a road. There's a road of shops, and there's usually parked cars there. And they're on the left side, which will be where we've got to go round them. And sometimes, if you're lucky, there's nobody here. Other times, this could be packed. And at the moment, I think I'm lucky today. I can move out. Watch out for any car doors opening. Yes, there we go. And you can see it's because you see the 20 on the side there. People think this is a 20 on the road that I'm on now, but actually I'm not. No, they can actually just pull over on the left. And they're just seeing if you can pull over on the left like this. Look, pull over safely. Got a car behind me. Mirrors, I've indicated. I've let them know what I'm doing. The car knows exactly what I'm going to do. And then as soon as it goes past, there's another car comes. So I'll leave my indicator on for a sec. I'll just put my parking brake on. The other car's disappeared. It was a taxi, so I'll cancel that. Stick it back into drive. They obviously asked me to drive home, and it's safe to do so. And I've looked all around. I didn't need a signal because I can't see anyone. There is someone down there in the car, but it's a bit further down. So where I'm going to take you now, they call it the Bulldog turn. And a lot of people get confused with this one. Because a lot of people seem to struggle with markings, road markings, bollards like that white bollard on the right there. Now, as you see with this one's a classic, you'll see 20 on that side of the road, and you'll think the road you're going to go into is a 20. But actually, the road when you go left here is not a 20, it's that road over there. And I see a lot of people come up here doing 20 mile an hour, and they don't realise that the 20 was for the side road. Because I can't see any 20s on this road. So that tells me the presence of street lights is 30 mile an hour. That's in the highway code. Make the effort to have a look. You'll be surprised the difference it makes. Sun really dazzles you. That's one of the things you might get asked to do on your driving test, is watch the screen, the front or the back. Front demister, back demister, open your window, close your window, use the horn. Now that 20 sign there is when the school is on, so when it's in black it's an advisory sign. So they're going to say to you now, take the next road on the right, and you can see a lot of signs here going, no entry, no entry. So check your mirror, middle mirror, right mirror, indicate right. You'll see an arrow, and I'm got a bit of luck here because there's a light over there. Now you go this side of the bollard, and then as soon as you can, you get back, not straight away because there's a parked car here. Don't stay in the right part. One of my pupils failed there because it looked like he was going back around, and you can clearly see the 20 sign coming up. This is slow down for Bobby. I mean, it's been a while now. It must be 5 or 6 years ago, I think. But you still get the idiots overtaking you down here. That's what you want to see when you're on your exam, your test. It's the sign saying thank you. around it, you'll see the 30 sign. Remember, don't go to speed up until you get to the 30 sign. Now you speed up. It's just a nice straight run now, right back to the test centre. Never switch off. Don't think, oh, I'm nearly there. Never ever switch off for a split second. Because if you've been driving on the road, you know how quickly it changes. It absolutely just goes. From one moment it's really quiet, and the next moment, like now I know now there's a bus ahead of us. So that means I know. And the lights, they're out there. I think one of them's working. All the others have stopped. The other lights are working, so it was a bit strange that way. It's really nice when someone lets someone cross. Someone being polite. We need a bit more of it, you know what I mean? Look at this guy on the bike. Did he actually look? Ah, zombies. Always make sure when you're walking on the road, don't cross the road looking at your phone. Pay attention to the road, it changes so quickly. These phones are starting to say, I know, to be a curse because people just won't take their eye off them. She's on one there, she's listening to it, looking at it. There's the scooter man. So we're nearly back at the test centre. Not a bad little route. You will find on test routes though, this is what you want to expect, is a lot of speed limit changes. No entry signs, like the one by the co-op. Right third exit, middle mirror, right mirror. Slow it down. Safe to go. So the third exit's coming up by the church, so it's middle mirror, left mirror. Indicate down for left. And the classic one, they'll actually to pull over on the left on now. Yeah. Mirror, mirror. Middle mirror, left mirror, indicate, and they'll just ask you to pull up where it's safe and convenient, and then as soon as you stop, they'll ask you to drive on. Check all around before you move off, especially that right blind spot just before you move off. Don't forget that one. Now a lot of people, when they're getting to this point here, they're going to think, oh, the test centre's just down there. And sometimes they can surprise you. Like they may ask you when you get past the lights, they may ask you to pull over on the left. and then just do what I've just done then, or move away. But they also, what they've been doing for a long time now is that when you get through this light, they'll ask you to turn right, which I'm going to show you. So don't be surprised if you get pulled over on the left. Don't be thinking ahead and thinking I'm in the test centre nearly. Focus to the very last second you stop. So I'm going to do a right here, and this is what they do. Now they can pull you on the left as well, but this one can be a challenge. So remember, don't get ahead of yourself. One of my pupils did, thought they were going in the test centre, and they asked them to turn, and they fell. No, I wouldn't say they fell apart. Left here, mirror, indicate left. They lost the focus. They thought they were just going to drive into the test centre. So be wary of that. Be wary of the fact that you might just pull you over on the left, or they might ask you to turn right, or if you're coming the other way, they'll ask you to pull over on the left, which is what happened to her. And unfortunately for her, she made a mistake, which she had to go back, take a test again. So when we get to this crossroads, we're just going to go left, middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. They're just making you round in a circle back to the test centre. I'm doing this because a lot of people say, Peter, why don't you do a talk over? Well, I am. I'm going to start doing them. Okay, so we're going to do a sharp left here. And now you're heading back into the test centre. You probably notice there's a lot of learner cars around by the test centre. It's like a conveyor belt. So we're going to be doing the next right. Middle mirror, right mirror. Yeah, he's okay. He's not a learner. Now we're going to go in here. Now I want to do a right here. And there's more people parking up. Give them space.